We're gonna be making a game.
Slat walk, give me that stride. Don't be taking all night, you be killing my time. When you slat walk, give me that vibe. You be taking your time, you be looking so fly.
Anyway, so first thing I think we should do, you know, we have this really basic level right here, and this slow car. First off, that's very loud. How do I turn this down? There's a lot of really nice assets that are here that a lot of work went into, like the skylight, all these 3D models, the landscape, the clouds, the lighting. A lot of work went into that, but I say we just delete every single bit of it. So now we have nothing here, and that's going to be completely fine. We'll do something with this later. We need a new folder that is levels. That should not be in there, that should be just in content. This is very cool. I'm going to just choose time of day because why not? Let's make a car game. How do I do this again? Wait. There! Okay. Let's click modes. We'll click landscape. Perfect. That's what we needed. And then, you know, we'll just use the default grass texture. Right now this is 8x8, but it doesn't really need to be. It'll be a lot quicker, both in terms of making it and in terms of size if we make it smaller. Like, what would 3x3 look like? Yeah, that's still pretty big. That's big enough. I say we do this, and the overall resolution, you know, I say we go full HD. Let's like make this as all out as possible. Maybe about 250 by 250. Oh yeah, this is HD. Perfect. So now let me just switch back to select mode because I want to try. Oh, look at that. I don't know what's going on with the motion blur on the wheels, but you know, that's not even going to be a problem soon. And I'll show you why when we get there. Alright, tool strength. So let's lower that to about 0.1. We want to make these hills go up slower. And then I want to like just randomly put little hilly areas. Yeah. Oh, that looks awful. Oh, I really should have made the landscape bigger. Click play. Oh, you know, this isn't really that bad. Okay, we need to do something with this. So first, I'm going to switch back to landscape, and then I'm going to exaggerate the high mountains a little bit more, because they need to be extra, basically. Because we got to make everything a ton bigger. You know, we can raise it to 0.3. There we go. Now it's going a lot quicker. And as you can tell, it's very polygonal if you get close to it. It's pointy. No one wants that. That's not good. See, this isn't very good. It just crashes, it glitches a ton. Smooth, so we need to make this absolutely massive, so we'll just like spam the number 9 till it covers the whole thing. Give it a, you know, few clicks, maybe lower it so it can actually... There. And now if we play, look at that. It looks so much better. If I can, which I doubt I can, so I'm not promising anything. I want to extend this in the X and Z. Or actually, no, this is probably... Let me see. Yeah, it's X and Y coordinates. Now this is absolutely massive. The hills are too stretched out because we did this. That makes it kind of boring. Which, by the way, don't try to make me out as an expert of Unreal Engine or of level design or something like that. No. I'm just an idiot with a computer. So now all of this looks like garbage, but it won't for very long. So now there you go. That absolutely sucks. It's horrendous. So now I have to switch to flatten, make the tool strength. We'll keep it at about 0.3. Make it the maximum size. And then we'll flatten everything out. Make it nice and smooth. We still have the channel for the we'll make it nice and smooth. And we'll handle the river later. I still need to add more things. So one thing I'm going to do is pull up the Epic Games launcher. Move that out of the way so you guys don't see my username. It's added. So we have a water materials thing, as you can see. That just got added down here. So I can go into geometry. That's what we want for this. We need a geometry box. And then we have to extend it by a lot. In fact, we're going to make this absolutely massive. Because this is going to be what we use sort of for the border. We need erosion. Smooth away all our problems. Oh god, this is too smooth. But that doesn't matter, because we can smooth away all our problems. There you go. It's even better. We got a scuffed island shape. Which is perfect, because that's exactly what we need. As you can see, there's few hills that need to be very much improved. So we can just make those bigger, and you guessed it, make them smooth again. So now if we try playing on the level... Yeah! We're also going to need to make an invisible texture in a minute, but not just yet. We're almost good with the level. We just need... water. So now just give that a minute. Oh no, it's broken. So as you can see, something went wrong. Oh wait, is this just a splash effect? It is. Yeah, so now we have reflective water. So what we're gonna do now is make a new folder again and call it materials. So now I'm gonna go into the starter content, go into these materials, take the glass one and copy it over. And I'm gonna steal it. And now I duplicate it, and we're gonna make a barrier with it. So the way you make a barrier with the glass texture is first you take all of this, all the refraction that's here, and you delete that. No one likes the refraction. The refraction is garbage. It doesn't work correctly. Now, the opacity you set to 0. So you can fully see through it. And now you're done. That's your invisible texture. So all you have to do now is just wait for it to be done. There we go. As you can see, it's fully invisible. So if I go into vehicle, go into vehicle blueprint, what can I do? It's invisible now. We just need to wait for the shaders to compile. Just give it a minute. So now if we just give that a minute and let the shaders compile. Actually, while it's doing that, let's go back into materials and we'll work on glass a bit. Because again, no one likes refraction. It sucks and it's bad. So now we just wait for that to save. Okay, now that's saved. Glass is done. This is invisible. So if you go into all classes, let me search for it. Box trigger. We're going to take a box trigger and we're going to place it down there. And now I'm going to extend this box trigger. So now we'll make it 25,000 by 25,000. So now that's big enough for the island. And what we're going to do now is just slide it so the trigger box is in the middle. You know, like roughly in the middle. It doesn't need to be perfect. It can definitely be off a bit. It just needs to be kind of in there. So now, this is just barely above the water, but we need to lower it still. So I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to lower it below. So now, if I go into the level blueprints, and we'll do begin overlay, or overlap, not overlay. So now that will open a level. That will open a level. We need to save, because then we can actually make the level. Anyway, that's it. So now this is just called level. And compile, save, that's done. Actually, let's go into here. And we'll rename this to menu, because that's what we're going to be doing with it later. We're going to be turning it into a menu. And let's move it to the levels folder, because that's where it needs to be. Now that that's done, we can test it. So you can't, if for some reason the car still has a shadow even though it's invisible, just ignore that. So now we get close. There we go. It makes you restart. That's exactly what we wanted. So now, probably the part that you guys need, considering it's a car game. Now, we need a new... When did you guys join?
What's up, big
Did you like
man?
coordinate all joining at the exact same time?
Yes.
I'm
Thank
like
you so
calmly
loud.
explaining how to make a game in Unreal Engine, and then you guys just come in screaming.
Yeah, I watched your stream for a bit. I was watching while I ate my
That's how you make a
quesadilla.
game. You have a bunch of guys join your call and then just
Yeah, no, that's how you make a game.
That's besides the point.
We're about to film a Minecraft manhunt video. I'm putting this server up.
I might do another Minecraft manhunt soon. Alright, anyway, I gotta delete all of these random textures because none of them work. They're all broken. So I'm gonna click Add New, Blueprint Class, and we need to add a specific one that is Actor Class. So now we'll make this our car and just import all of the meshes.
Mesh?
Yeah, mesh.
No.
That's what they are.
No.
Something has gone wrong.
Good.
Why am I missing several?
Because why not?
The entire bottom of the car is gone.
What's a car?
What is this?
Question.
Here's what it should be. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, it's capturing that. So it's clearly a very, very good 3D model. I've used it several times before, so now I'm gonna just hope that it works this time. Let's do some texturing, I guess. So, we need... The way that this will work, instead of it being silver like the actual car should be, we're gonna make this part white. So first what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it completely random, not anywhere close to what it should be color, like cyan. We just need to get the basic shapes of this. That's exactly what we need. So fill in.
Hey, I was feeding my dog. Hey, where'd
Welcome back.
where'd Dumb Thick go?
No clue. All right, so we fill in these areas with
Mum's
dark
What?
gray.
Hey, is that you, Dumb
Was
Thick?
he waiting for Dankduck to unmute?
No.
I
I
don't know
think
why
he
I'm
was.
Yeah, he
I'm
was.
talking to Bay.
He loves me so much.
Yeah, I like men too.
All right, there we go. So now this texture is done. So I'm gonna
I
just
don't
move it
care.
off screen and save this. Now we should be done with textures. That's not a problem anymore. So I'm going to just import this
Surface
and
going up
this.
on a Tuesday.
I'm just
Hey,
gonna.
Red, you ever consider doing? You ever
re-download.
consider doing an ASMR stream?
Oh, I hate ASMR. So
Yeah, I can
much.
help you with that. I'm a
I feel like
They
you
call-
said that just because you know I hate ASMR.
pro.
I've
On a
never had this
Tuesday.
problem before. You know what?
What's happening?
I'm gonna try to go big brain mode. So maybe if I just delete all of this, I might be able to go into an older game that I made and just steal the files from those and copy them over. Okay, let me just delete all of this.
All of it? That's like all of it, though. Kind of stuff.
Yes, every bit of this I'm gonna delete. And now, if
so
I
rude.
copy these, I hope this works.
Yeah, don't question me.
Big brain! Big brain, let's go!
No, you don't
I'm
think
gonna
that's
need
a
to,
lucky guy.
I know I already know that I need to entirely redo the textures, but that's not a problem, that's fine. Wait, this has a car underneath. I can just make this the new, where is it? We'll change the car to DeLorean, then we'll try it. Oh no! This is fine. We need to go into this. We'll deselect all of these. We don't want these little collision placeholder things that I'm putting in, we don't want them to stop having a collision, because everything else, we're just going to completely delete the collision. So we'll scroll down here. It's set to block all dynamics, so we're going to set it to none. None at all. Save that. And we did it! It's a bit scuffed. It's terrible. What if I make it 0.75? Hopefully the collisions are all fixed now. So if I just give it a little test. We're not getting any more of that. We're not getting any more of that jittering. As you can see, there's still, you know, the shadows of the invisible hitboxes, but we'll ignore that. We're gonna definitely fix that later. So now if I go into cars again, now I'll go into DeLorean materials, and I'm surprised these even, they don't still, do they still work? Do all my text, they do. Okay, perfect. Because these are all old textures. I'm surprised they still work. I just imported them from a game that was on Unreal Engine, I think 4.21. And now this is on 4.25 point something. Probably add a few more details, but they're tedious, and it's better to work on the game as a whole instead right now and worry about details later. So now I'm gonna do one for the R key. So if we click on the R key, there we go, R key. So now we make it also do this. So then it'll just restart if you click on R. So let's say you somehow manage to get stuck upside down. You press R. I feel like using my normal color scheme for this. So we're going to go with a nice dark blue. I really like how that dark blue looks. And a vibrant red. Perfect. Now we have our basic main menu screen. And now I'm going to make a loading screen. You know, it's a bit disappointing, but whatever. Now we have a simple loading screen, and that is done. Go into levels. I'll make a new folder that is widgets. Okay, so there we go. Now I made that so that when you click on the main menu, it brings you to the level. That is so stretched. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This is just a simple game. Here it is. We have a menu screen. We click. It does this. And now there's a car. And I hear that Duck is back. So now we have a very basic game. And something that's very important, you need to click on build. Oh wait, no, stop build. Uh-oh.
Stop build! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, it canceled. Because I wanted to mess with the lighting a bit. Like I said, it could be better, so we need to fix this. Stop with the baby voice!
Baby thinks he could do better.
So now,
No, wait a
there's
minute.
the lighting. Even though, yeah, the mirror has a lot of visual noise on it, it's because it's generating all of this light in real time. Oh, also the camera moves, so that's pretty cool. So here it is. Let's check this texture instead. This is a different one from the one that we used before. And look at this.
Okay.
Let's try lake
Onward.
water. Is the lake gonna look better? Yeah. Okay, so this lake water, that looks much better.
The hell are you doing to that car? Is that the DeLorean from Back to the Future? Oh. Oh. Ooh, ah, ah.